I'm doing it different. I'm showing you behind the scenes of one of my 7-figure brands called mylicorice.co.uk that's done over $1.5 million to date and £44,000 in the past 30 days. And in this video, we're going to be detailing exactly what we did with Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and the whole month of November. The wins, we did £52,000 in revenue, and more importantly, the losses. They did not work as well as I thought they would. I thought they'd be a lot better than they were. The reason why I want to talk about our wins and more importantly our losses is because all of these gurus online just talk about their win. They don't actually show you their losses. They don't show you their mistakes because they pretend like they're these perfect people that they can't make any mistakes, right? I've made multiple 7 figures in e-commerce over the past 4 years. I know what I'm doing, but we've still made so many mistakes this November, and that's what we're going to go over in this video. Obviously, we're also going to detail the revenue and the profit and exactly what we did as well. But before we get into all of that, let's go over the brand. So this is the brand right here. It's done £1,231,000 to date, which is $1,555,000 to date. And you can see we were having very good months back in 2021. And pretty much since the end of 2021, for the whole of 2022, I was putting no effort into this brand. And then we started this series and I was putting more effort in. You can see we started it in September when we jumped up from £13,000 to £26,000. And this, well, last month, November, we did £44,000 in revenue, okay? So let's go over this Black Friday and also compare it to the previous Black Fridays, okay? So this is what we did this month in terms of revenue. So we did £44,000 in revenue. We'll talk about this more in a second. This is embarrassing. This is seriously embarrassing. Last November, we did £16,000 in revenue. I'll tell you a little bit why that was in a second, why we did so shit. The previous year, 2021, we did £52,000 in revenue, and 2020 was basically £52,000 in revenue, right? So you can see this year we did £44,000 in revenue. So it wasn't our biggest month ever, but let me explain what we actually did and why it wasn't our biggest month ever. Later on in this video, I'll give you the exact framework we used for our emails and for our SMS campaigns and for our Facebook campaigns as well. But very quickly, let's just go over the exact, the actual Black Friday weekend, okay? So this year, which is different to previous years, let's say 2021, you can see we kind of spread it out. The revenue is a bit more spread out. We had a big day Friday, 9.2, and then slow Saturday, okay Sunday, and then kind of Monday we're doing pretty well. And then for this one, it was even more spread out. Like it's super spread out here. I know what we did here. We did an early Black Friday sale, but the remainder of the month was also super high. But this year, 2020, I'm going to disregard because if we scroll down and we look at returning customer rate right here, you can see we have an incredibly low returning customer rate. Black Friday for this type of brand is the time that we are getting people to come back and buy again. This is not really the best time for us to acquire new customers. We just want people to come back and buy again to increase our lifetime value of the customer, okay? So 2021, we can almost disregard because although we did a lot of revenue, we spent a lot on ads to acquire these customers and to acquire these orders. The best reference month is 2021 because you can come down here and see we have a 70% returning customer rate. So this is obviously when we actually realize, wait, fuck, we can't just keep acquiring customers. We actually have to increase our LTV. And if you're running a brand or you're thinking about running a brand, the most important thing to actually longevity and actually make the brand last long term is the lifetime value of your customers. Everyone, you can get a first purchase, right? And that's what a lot of people focus on. But the true money, like the real wealth in terms of exiting the brand and in terms of actually making profit, comes from getting people to come back again and again and again and again.